Rumors are that allegedly Marlo has a secret plan to get Falynn back on Real Housewives of Atlanta. What's her plan? And can she pull it off? And most importantly, is Falynn on board? I have some new information that may answer those questions and more right after this. What's up, kinfolk? And welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, do me a favor and subscribe. And if you are subscribed, do me a favor and get notified so you'll know whenever I upload new videos to the channel. Alright, kinfolk, come on into the house. We have a lot to talk about. And it centers around rumors that allegedly Marlo has a secret plan to get Falynn back on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Can our plan work? And is Falynn on board? I have some new information that may answer those questions and more. And here it goes. Kinfolk, let me read to you what my sources are saying about this particular rumor. Many Real Housewives of Atlanta fans were shocked to see Marlo and Falynn hanging out together last weekend at Marlo's Peach debut party. Sources say, while the ladies were cordial and friendly towards each other while filming last season, the two have apparently become great friends. Another source said that Marlo and Falynn bond over several things, including their love for family and fashion. The source also says that it appears like Marlo has become a big sis towards Falynn and may be helping her to navigate the reality TV world. The two, sources say, seem genuinely close to one another. So, could this new friendship be Marlo's plan to get Falynn back on Real Housewives of Atlanta? Well, sources say anything is possible with Marlo. One, Marlo is very strategic, said an industry insider. That same industry insider said that two, she knows what producers are looking for in a housewife. 3, Marlo needs to also build up her army of supporters on the show after being cast away by several of the ladies this season because of her own over-the-top drama. All sources agree that they believe Falynn when she said that she's not ready to come back or willing to come back to the Real Housewives of Atlanta franchise. However, one industry insider said, with the changes Bravo is making to how they film and produce drama, the new sisterhood dynamic and narrative may just be the opening that Falynn needs to change her mind and re-enter the world of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now, kinfolk, when I first saw this rumor, right off the bat, I didn't dismiss it. Simply because for the past couple of months, as I've shared with you, there have been rumblings and rumors that Bravo was still trying to get Falynn's life on camera. My sources told me for the past several months that there have allegedly been talks to where that Bravo sees Falynn's what she can bring to the franchise, and they see her value and her worth. Now, all that was alleged information, as you know, because once they started filming, Falynn was nowhere to be found, and then she did several interviews saying that she had no plans or intent to return to the Real Housewives of Atlanta franchise. However, as the premiere date got closer, we started to hear some rumors and rumbles about Falynn beginning to open up about returning back to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now, I brushed those rumors off as just that, rumors. However, over this past weekend, when I saw Falynn with Marlo looking very cozy and very friendly, then those rumors started to make just a little bit more sense. Now, there are some parts of this rumor that I do think are not factual, and some parts of this rumor that I think that could be factual. The one part of this rumor that I think that is not factual is how allegedly Falynn and Marlo are bonding over their love for family and fashion. I think they're missing one thing, and that's probably bonding over their dislike for Porsha as well. And Porsha is by no means the victim in all of this, but I think that they're forgetting that they're also bonding over family, fashion, and allegedly Porsha. The other parts of this rumor that I can actually see being factual is that Marlo and Falynn have struck up a genuine friendship, and it's something about a Taurus and a Aquarius type friendship. They just really get each other, and they become fast friends. And I'm seeing a lot of that with Marlo and with Falynn as well. Another part of this rumor that I could actually, see as being factual is that, no one really knows if Marlo is angling to get Falynn back on the show. However, one industry insider said that Marlo is very strategic. And that I do believe. Marlo is very strategic in how she played the Real Housewives of Atlanta long game. Marlo, contrary to popular belief, could have had a peach several seasons ago, but she decided to remain a friend of the show. Why? Because her strategic thinking mind kept her thinking, well, I'm making almost just as much as money as the main housewife cast, but I don't have to do as nearly much as the work. I don't have to put and open my life up to nearly as much as the other ladies have to do, and I'm still getting a pretty penny. And she played that long game until the moment was right for her to swoop in and successfully campaign for her to have her own peach. Something that she just did recently this season when she became a full-time housewife. The next thing, producers, I think Marlo really does know what production is looking for in a housewife, and definitely know what they are looking for when it comes to a friend of the show. So if Marlo ever decided to coerce Falynn or try to campaign to get Falynn back on the show as a friend of the show, then Marlo will be the perfect person for her to study and get advice from, because Marlo has been the longest running friend of the show, who after several seasons finally turned that into an actual peach. So I do agree with the rumor when they say, we don't know where Marlo and Falynn's relationship will take them, but Marlo is very strategic. And if Falynn is opening up to coming back to the Real Housewives of Atlanta franchise, then Marlo will be the perfect person to help her with that endeavor. And the other part of this rumor that I kind of see as factual is the part where they're saying that allegedly Marlo wants or needs Falynn to be back on the show as a friend of the show, because Marlo does not have a strong, solid team of supporters behind her right now when it comes to the cast members. Rumors are that all this season of filming, Marlo pretty much fell out with everyone. Her and Drew were like the black sheep of the crew. And, Marlo knows more than anybody else knows. If you're going to play the villain, you have to be in that villain role 24/7. And you can survive being a villain on your own, right? You can be a one-woman army villain. However, if that's a role that you're not comfortable in, which I really don't think Marlo is comfortable in that villain role, then you're going to need a team of supporters behind you who are going to support you when you're dibbing and dabbing inside of being the villain. If you have a support team and women behind you who are going to fight for you on camera and off camera, then you can kind of straddle the fence a little bit. And it keeps you insulated from producers saying, oh, well, no one wants to film with her. She's no more of a use to us because no one wants to film with her, so we have to take her peach away. So having Falynn back on the show as a potential supporter and member of her army is a good strategy, because if Falynn ever did decide to come back on the show, she's going to have an incredible amount of goodwill shown to her by the fans simply by what she went through with Porsha and Simon. So Falynn's fans become Marlo's fans and supporters, and Marlo builds up their army to insulate her from negativity and also being potentially on a chopping block when it comes to production. And the last thing is that, a part of this rumor that I think that could be true. Falynn has said time and time again she is not interested in coming back to Real Housewives of Atlanta. Fair enough. Everything she went through, everything that was talked about her, how she had to go through her whole pregnancy with a lot of negativity. Who could blame her, right? However, as we have seen, Bravo has made a valid attempt to change the narrative in the way they produce drama with black women, the way they edit drama with the black women, and the way they are protecting black women images on camera. So, with this new dynamic, with this new rumored production strategy, it may change Falynn's mind because it's not the same toxic work environment in which she left. They're really trying to change it, and as you can see, this whole strategy of sisterhood seems to be the theme of the season. So, if they can commit to that theme of sisterhood, you never know. Falynn may feel a little bit more comfortable to come back as a friend of the show, particularly as Marlo's friend. But kinfolk, I want to know what you guys think. Do you think that Marlo's plan could work if she ever decided to bring Falynn on the show as a friend of the show? Or do you think Falynn needs to stand clear of Real Housewives of Atlanta until she is ready to come back? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Alright, kinfolk, as always, if you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys over on the next one. Peace.